Today we have a video from Lens of Law, and the title of the video is Why You Shouldn't Interfere with Your Boyfriend's Arrest.
God damn, bro. You ain't gotta do him like that. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
You want to be arrested? Back up.
You ain't gotta do him like that.
You don't come at them like that.
Don't touch me.
Detained. You are being detained.
On December 8th, 2024 in Orlando, Florida, what began as a routine patrol quickly spiraled into chaos when officers spotted a white Chevy Impala with the driver, later identified as Mark, alone in the driver's seat. This simple encounter with him would soon escalate, drawing in his girlfriend, Kashana, and completely shifting the focus of the scene.
Not this one, that white Impala. We were checking out with these two. They're from there, but she just run this tag right now. That white Impala might have a body in it. That guy coming down the stairs just popped out of the top. It was lit up before.
You good? You stay out here?
Yeah, what's up?
I said you stay out here?
What's up? What's going on?
I said, do you stay out here? I'm asking you a question. Do you stay out here?
What's the problem? I don't know.
Huh?
What's the problem?
What you mean, what's the problem? Hey, Pope.
He keep avoiding the question, so clearly you don't. You do not stay there.
What did I do?
Huh? You got your lights on you?
Huh? I'm not driving.
Huh? What you mean? You're in the driver's seat. I walked up to you.
I just trying to get something out the car and go back upstairs.
All right. Hey, don't reach, man. Don't reach around the car, all right?
Break myself from Bravo 13 Alpha, put it on for signal 13 at 1470 Mercy.
When last time you smoked in here, man?
Okay.
I don't smoke in here, bro.
Huh?
I smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke.
Florida temporary, correction, Texas temporary, 6764.
This ain't tight, all right?
India 49.
It says fake?
Fake as fuck.
You got a fake tag?
Huh?
Get your lights on you, man? Nah, don't walk up. Don't walk up. Don't walk up.
2248.
You good?
No.
Do I need to call somebody?
Please.
Don't put him up.
I don't need to call.
Who you gonna call? Your lawyer?
Let me see my ID, bro.
You just gave it to me.
No, hold on, wait. I didn't do anything, bro, man. What are you doing?
But what's the problem?
Why?
Step out.
Bro, don't, bro, don't.
I didn't do anything, bro.
Don't do it.
Step out of the car. God damn, bro.
You ain't gotta do him like that.
As officers began removing Mark from the car to conduct the search, he tensed up. Never a great move when multiple officers are already watching you closely. And right on cue, chaos enters the scene.
Okay, well, I'm gonna ask you to back up a little bit.
But I wonder what y'all,
You can
what's the
stand over there and
problem?
look.
But what's the problem?
You can stand over there and look. I promise. You can stay here.
Let me go get my phone. So I can record this. God damn, bro. You ain't gotta do him like that. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
You want to be arrested? Back up.
You ain't gotta do him like that.
You don't come at them like that. Next time you do
Don't
it, you're
touch
gonna get
me.
arrested.
Don't touch me.
You're gonna get arrested.
Don't touch
Back
me.
away.
Babe.
Please don't walk up on any officer, man.
Man, shut up.
Okay.
Babe. Who you need me to call?
Call me.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Stop.
Don't touch
You're being
me.
detained. You are being detained.
Hey, my baby's in the house.
Let
What's
go.
wrong with y'all?
Let go and relax yourself. You've already hit me once. You're not gonna do this.
I didn't even touch you. That man been sitting right there the whole time.
And ain't nobody bothering him right now, but you're making it
Hey,
worse.
did you see me in here?
I mean, I feel like they're stretching the truth a little bit. She said, you already hit me once. When did she? Hold on. I gotta run it back. Because I feel like she just wants to detain her to stop her from like maybe making phone calls and stuff like that or whatever. But you already hit me once.
So I can record this. God damn, bro. You ain't gotta do him like that. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
You want to be arrested? Back up.
You ain't gotta do him like that.
You don't come at them like that. Next time you do
Don't
it, you're
touch
gonna get
me.
arrested.
Don't touch me.
You're gonna get arrested.
Don't
Back
touch
away.
me.
Yeah, I didn't really see the part about you already hit me once.
Hey, my baby's in the house.
Let's
What's
go.
wrong with y'all?
and relax yourself. You already hit me once. You're not gonna do this.
I didn't even touch you. That man been sitting right there the whole time.
And ain't nobody bothering him right now, but you're making it
Hey,
worse.
did you see me in her?
You pushed my hand away. You
No,
hit
I
my
did
hand.
not.
All right.
And my baby's in the
That's all
house.
recorded, so don't worry about it. Roll yourself to the side. You have
That's a
anything on you?
stretch.
Oh, y'all finna get sued.
That's a stretch. I ain't gonna lie. Like that, she's stretching it. And then she came back down with the phone. The officer said, "Hey, don't get close to the officers or whatever." She didn't step up. She just, "Hey, who do I gotta call?" And she started to make her phone call. And then, "No, you're being detained. You already hit me once." Wait, hold on. What? Nah, hold on. What you talking about?
Cause y'all doing this for nothing.
Sit on the step.
I didn't even touch you.
Sit on the step. Sit on the
My
step.
pants is falling. I can't sit.
Sit down.
Did I ask a damn question? You put your hands
because
on me.
you hit my hand.
I didn't even hit your hand.
Battery LEO.
Hey, did you see me touch her?
Don't worry, it's all on camera.
Did you see me touch her?
Okay. Are you gonna give her your
Thank
information?
you. Thank you, sir.
Are you gonna give her your information? Are you gonna give her your information, or do you want to go to jail for failure to identify yourself?
Excuse me? You didn't ask me no
I
questions.
just did.
You did not.
What's your first name? What's your first name?
It's Kashina.
Can you spell that out for me?
K-A-S-H-E-I-N-A. But she ain't had no right to put her hands on me.
What's your last name?
It's But like I said, she ain't had no right to put her hands on me. Because I didn't even touch her. Now 381. Because I'm an innocent black woman. You see me, then you slam me on the ground for nothing. What's wrong with you? And I'm gonna need your name and your badge number.
Don't worry, I'll get it on the affidavit when you go to jail.
For what?
So I'm arresting you.
For what? What I
Battery
did?
LEO. Obstructing an investigation.
Obstructing what? I'm
You've been
just there to
given
see what was
multiple
going on.
commands. You've been
You
given
pushed
multiple
me
commands.
out the way.
Yep, and you hit my hand.
I did not hit your.
Yeah, but the problem I got with it, there was a little confrontation, but the problem I have with it is that you didn't nip that in the butt right then and there. It's not like when she went over and y'all had y'all little dispute, you took her to the ground and arrested her right then and there. You let her go upstairs, come back down. She got her phone to record and everything. And you didn't like the fact that she was calling or recording or whatever. And then you decided to do all this other stuff. That's the only thing that I'm like, come on, man. Come on. And I'm not the type to, I typically side with the law enforcement guys. You know what I mean? That's, for the most part, yeah. But I gotta call it like I see it. If this would have took place right then and there when it happened, then I'm like, okay, cool. I understand it. But it didn't. You just got mad that she started to record and stuff.
You can stand over there and look. I promise. You can stay here.
Let me go get my phone so I can record this. God damn, bro. You ain't gotta do him like.
See, when she pops up like that and the officer goes to move her back, if she took her down and arrested her right then and there, and all of that, then I would be like, okay, that makes sense. But that did not happen.
Don't touch me! Don't touch
Do you want to be
me!
arrested? Back up.
You ain't gotta do him like that.
Stand over there and look. I promise. You can stay here.
Let me go get my phone so I can record this. God damn, bro. You ain't gotta do him like that. Don't touch me! Don't touch
Do you want to be
me!
arrested? Back up.
You ain't gotta do him like that.
You don't come at them like that. Next time you do
Don't
it, you're
touch
gonna get
me.
arrested.
Don't touch me.
You're gonna get arrested.
Don't touch me.
See,
Hey,
Please don't walk up on any officer, man.
man, shut up.
Okay.
Babe, who you need me to call?
Call me.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Stop.
Don't touch.
See, yeah, come on, that's bogus.
Battery LEO. Obstructing an investigation. You've been given multiple commands. You've been given multiple commands.
Out the way.
Yep, and you hit my hand.
I did not hit your hand, woman.
All right, we'll see.
Can I get my phone, please?
Not right now.
My babies are sleeping.
Let me explain to you how this was going to go. Okay? Now, are you going to listen or no?
I'm going to listen.
Okay. How this was going to go is that they were going to do an investigation. That was it. Let me finish, please.
Okay.
I had no problem with you standing right over there and watching the whole thing and recording the whole thing doing whatever you needed to do to make sure that your guy felt safe and that everything was fine.
I didn't know what was going on.
But that's why you don't run at officers. You don't come up. Even if you're emotional, you don't do that. Okay, I don't want to put my hands on you.
Okay,
I don't want to push you. I don't want to do any of those things to you.
And I said I apologize for that, but my adrenaline just rushed up because I didn't know what was going on.
But if we're all up here, we need to come down here and communicate with each other and talk to each other. I have no problem you doing all that, but we ain't making phone calls to get a whole bunch of people here.
I was not doing.
Now we're getting somewhere. Exactly what I said. Now you got mad because now that's why you're arresting her, because you didn't do that initially. Now we're finally getting somewhere.
I was trying to see if I needed to make a call to see who he can call to see what's going on. I don't know what's
Who's that person? What's that person gonna do?
I don't know. Maybe he need to call somebody.
For what?
I don't know, just to get him out. I don't know.
But if he was arrested, I would have no problem coming over and letting you talk to him, having that entire conversation.
And I apologize for that. But I was just in the quick rush trying to see what's going on. Because he just pulled up, and now I seen out the window was a whole bunch of cops, and
Listen,
what the f is going on?
This is not me versus you or anything. Police versus citizens, this is none of that. Okay? I promise you, had we rewind the tape, you stand right here, you're looking out for your man. I got no problem with any of that. I don't. I want you to do that. I want to make sure everyone there is doing the proper thing and the right thing. Because if they're not, I'm going to get on their asses. Mm-hmm. Nobody wants bad cops. Believe me.
Yes, I know.
Okay? I don't want that.
And I do apologize. I
appreciate the apology.
It was just a fast moment thing, quick rush, and my mind just went like berserk because I didn't know what was going on. It just freaked me out. That was it.
Okay, but we have time. Like, if you don't know what's going on, just take a deep breath and let us get to. We're gonna get to you. I'm gonna come talk to you. I promise.
Kashana wasn't the driver, and at no point was she the original focus of the stop. But the moment she stepped into the situation, things escalated and quickly turned physical. Officers gave her multiple opportunities to back away, but she didn't take them. And that's how situations like this unravel. Split-second decisions, emotions taking over, and no time taken to think about what comes next.
Well, no, she was coming at you guys. I put my hand out on her chest like this.
I already pushed her back.
She hit my hands.
Oh, she going bat Leo.
And that's when I actually let that go and gave her a second chance and had her come over there. And then she started coming back up and who do you want to call? Who do you want to call? And I'm like, oh, she's going to call people. So I was like, fine, I'm going to just
See, now, all right, at least she's honest. She let that go. And now that she came back and whatever, did something that she didn't like, now you're gonna rewind and go back on what happened prior and just charge her with something just to get her, and like, oh man.
Her.
And then don't get me wrong, she's in the wrong, right? The suspect, but I really don't like how this officer is going about this though. I'm not gonna lie, because you said that exactly right. You did not initially do nothing. You let it go. Now that she came back down, want to record, make a phone call or whatever, it's a crime to make a phone call. I understand the situation. Getting people to come over and all that stuff, whatever. I understand that. But now you want to go back and, oh, well, you hit my hand and you, like, no way this is holding up. Like, no way. You want to talk about charges getting dropped? This is something that's going to get dropped.
Because of everything else that was going on. This is the third or fourth time she came at us.
She was sprayed her.
And then I was just done. So she's coming down now. She just apologized and everything like that. But at this point, it's too, yeah, it's too done. We're done. Okay, you are going to be arrested.
Why?
For battery LEO and resisting. Okay? If I put my hands on somebody as a police officer in that type of manner where we're fighting and I have to put you on the ground like that, I'm going to make an arrest. My reasoning why is I don't like putting my hands on people like that. And I have to have a damn good reason for doing it. And I did in this situation. Okay? So you are going to take the ride. This is me being straight with you. You are going to take the ride for battery LEO and for resisting. Is there anything you need me to adjust for you?
No.
Okay. These double locked.
This is bogus.
Got it.
The lady said I hit her and I didn't even put my hands on her. When I was walking up,
What am I being charged with?
they said you was a convicted felon.
A convicted felon.
From,
So what am I convicted felon?
They said you was a convicted felon from an armed robbery of with a firearm of a carjacking. And he arrested me because when she put her hands on me, I just moved her hand out the way. But she's saying that I hit her and I didn't even hit her. And then that's when all of them slapped me on the ground for no reason.
What? Okay, I'm a convicted felon, so what? What does it have to do with anything?
So they trying to tell me, well, whose car? I don't know.
That's my niece's car.
It's his niece car thing. So she was like, the reason why she's taking me to jail, but I'll be out tomorrow after I see the judge. So Tim got the kids, reached on her way to come pick them up, and I just... So I'm gonna see what they was finna go on.
What am I going to jail for, though?
He said you had a firearm and they had shells in it. They searched your bag, I guess.
Nah, man. I didn't have no bag on me.
Thing on.
I ain't have no bag on me.
I don't know. That's what they were saying. But
what do you mean, man?
I didn't even touch her. She said I did, but I didn't. But
man, they watched me. They was sitting right out here talking to the people over there. And they watched me.
They say you was under an investigation because they was walking around because due to the fact it's a 10 o'clock curfew and you can't sit in your car. So that's why
I wasn't sitting in the car. I just came down to the car to get some damn chicken.
And I told him you just left out the apartment. But she was like, you had a firearm. I don't like a firearm. Like, I don't know.
Man, I don't know nothing about that, man.
But
so what? I mean, like, so what does that mean? Like,
I don't know.
Kashana was arrested and charged with resisting an officer with violence, a felony offense. This charge stemmed from her physical interference with officers during an active investigation, including making contact with an officer and resisting attempts to detain her. Mark was arrested after officers discovered a gun inside the vehicle he was occupying. Given the circumstances, he could be charged with possession of a firearm, depending on ownership and legal status. If you want more content like this, make sure to
things like this, I'm curious to see what the outcome was. You know, that's what I'm more curious on, because I don't know about this one. I'm gonna just put it like that. You know, she said, the lady said that she hit her. I mean, I gotta look at this again. We gotta look at this one more time, man. One more time. We gotta put this on the big screen, and I might have to slow it down a little bit. We gotta really break this down. Does she hit her? We gotta break this down, because I'm not really. Let's see, 75.
Let me go get my phone so I can record this.
God damn, bro.
You ain't gotta do him.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Let me go get my phone so I can record this.
God damn, bro.
You ain't gotta do him like that. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
You want to be arrested? Back up.
You gotta do him like that. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Do you want to be like.
See, so there she puts her arm out, but she's just waving her arm. The officer kind of steps in to that, so I don't know if she's talking about that contact or afterwards, but this I don't consider contact. Look, see, so she doesn't hit her there, and then with this she waves her hand, but she doesn't necessarily make contact. Watch, real slow. Watch it. See? The officer has her arm like this, on her chest. The lady swipes, but doesn't make contact though. So look, we gotta break, because the way the officer really played this one up, like as if you know. See, and does not, she goes like this, but doesn't make any contact. So I'm really trying hard to understand the part where she say you hit me. Like, we gotta really slow it down. We need to slow it down. 25%. Look closely. This is getting broken down. She swipes. She puts her hand out. Hand is on the chest. She waves, but misses. She waves. Hold on. Let me pause. Let me mute that slow motion stuff. Throw some music on. All right. Break it down. Her hand is out. The officer, boom. She swipes down, doesn't. And that's that. Like, so I am curious of the outcome of this, because she stretched that. The real reason you locked her up, because even if all of this was so bad, you would have did what you did right then and there. Take her to the ground, put her in handcuffs, whatever. But it was nothing. That's why you didn't do anything. But she came down with the phone and started doing all of that, whatever the officer says. Don't come at the officers. She stayed put right there. She said, shut the F up. But she stayed put, and she yelling to her dude or whatever. And she didn't like what the officer didn't like that part. What she was doing, probably make a phone call or whatever. And now you want to backtrack and play up this little incident that, you know, you initially let go. It's nasty work, man. Nasty work. If you would like to support the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Also, hype the video. YouTube has a new feature where you can hype the video. Helps it gets pushed out into the algorithm. Those are all free things to do. If you're looking for some paid options, you can also send a super thanks, super sticker, or look in the description for our YouTube membership and our Patreon link. And I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you. Your support is greatly appreciated.